Friends, today we have a little bit of a different video planned. For those of you who have been long-term viewers to the channel, or maybe just a little bit more astute, you may come to realize that I'm quite a bit of a fan of Lord of the Rings, even going so far as to name my channel after Bilbo Baggins, that of course being Bilbo BagginsTV is what we are here. Usually you guys don't get to see this stuff, but just off to the side of the camera, we've got Anduril Flame of the West just chilling on the wall. What I'm trying to say basically is we're a big Lord of the Rings nerd. It's been a big part of my life for a long time. It helped me meet my wife. We've read all the books, we've watched all the series, we've played a lot of the games. There's been various things that we've talked about here on the channel that we're excited for related to Lord of the Rings, and one big thing that's happened recently, hold on, let me put the sword away. One big thing that's happened recently with the Lord of the Rings IP is they've had a crossover with Magic the Gathering. Now, for full disclosure, this is a sponsored video. This video is sponsored by Magic the Gathering, but this pack of cards here, this box of cards, and several others that we've been opening on the stream and pre-release events that we've been to have all been off of my own back and my enjoyment of both Lord of the Rings and Magic the Gathering. So we're about to hop in and play some Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm going to explain basically what this game is for those of you who don't know, but it is something that, you know, genuinely is a passion and a hobby of mine, and hopefully that energy is reflected in this video. Now, if you guys do want to get involved with a sponsor, you want to check out some Magic the Gathering for yourself, you can check out the link in the description down below. I do want to give a huge shout out to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this video. Like I say, this is like one of my favorite sponsorships that we've ever done because it's two things that I'm just super passionate for. But let's jump into the online version of Magic, because I think like trying to show you guys an actual card game that we play out in front of us might be a bit difficult with the current setup. So let's play some video games, shall we? So floating in front of me here is a digital pack of cards, much like a pack of cards that you would be able to go out and buy in a game store. And when we click to open this pack, as we could just tear open this pack here, we're gonna find that cards come out of them. Some good, some bad. Well, actually, I mean, I think there's not really any bad, but, you know, just varying degrees of what you want to play with. So, typically in every pack, you're always going to get a rare card, which is denoted by the little golden symbol that we get here. And there's kind of, I don't know, what are we going to say, like 5 different types of cards that you would typically get in Magic the Gathering? Well, there's actually quite a few more, but we've got creatures, we have artifacts, we have sorceries. What we're not seeing here is instants as well, and we have enchantments. Effectively, the goal in Magic the Gathering is just to kill your opponent. So you sit down at a table, traditionally, and you have a deck of 40, 60, it depends what game mode you're playing. You have a deck of cards, you draw 7 cards, and then you play them out in order with the goal of eventually getting your opponent's life total to 0. There are a few other ways that you can win the game as well, and like I say, there are some nuances with you know, the ways that you can interact with your opponent. Magic is an incredibly detailed and in-depth game, one that, you know, I think you can learn pretty quickly, but you can be playing for years and you know, still learn new things. So we're going to jump in and play a special event that they have right now. And by the way, this, once again, is Magic the Gathering Arena, which is like one of the like most modern, up-to-date formats for the game. So if you want to play online and you don't want to get the investment of going out and buying some card packs, Magic the Gathering is a great way to start up. One thing that's pretty cool though, is we have recently bought, and again, this is, you know, this is not part of the ad read or anything like that. It's just something that I've been doing. I went out and picked up this starter kit here, which I threw away into the recycling. It's got all soggy now, but the packs are in here. You get 2 decks, so there's like one that's elves, and the other one's like the Forces of Sauron, and you can play them against each other, but they also give you like a card that comes with the decks as well, and then you can redeem that in this game, and it actually gives you the decks in the game as well, which I just thought was really cool. Like, again, that wasn't really part of the ad read, but if those of you wanting like a good deal to both play paper Magic and play Magic in the game, I do think the starter decks are a good way to go about that. But let's jump in with the play event here. We're going to go to Lord of the Rings Limited, of course, and then I think we're going to do this jump into Middle-earth section down here, because it's probably one of the easiest ways to just go in. Now, if you make a new account, I do believe they give you some like jump-in tokens, so you can do this like 5 times without needing any gold or gems. Gold is something you can earn just by like doing dailies, and then gems are things that you can buy in the store as well. So I'm going to spend gold because we've had this account for a little while now. And now we go with 3 different choices here. So it says choose one of these themed packets. Twice you choose one packet from among 3. Each packet is 20 cards, including lands. Now we'll explain what lands and all that good stuff is later on. So we've got Adorned. We have a Nymph here, which costs 2 mana. We can see up in the top right. 2 mana and 3 mana. We're gonna go with, my colors are usually blue or white, so I think I'm gonna go with Adorned, although this card over here seems like it might be a bit tricky to sort of play around. No, I'm gonna go with red-white, actually. I think humans are gonna be a good play to go for, and hopefully not too complicated. Ooh, humans breakfast. Do we mix humans and breakfast together? I think we gotta go for breakfast, right? Or Moria. We could keep the red, white. So there's 5 colors that you have in Magic the Gathering. Red, white, blue, green, and black. Typically, I like to play with white or blue. Not usually playing with red or black. And sometimes we play with green as well. I think, like, yeah, generally recommended that green and white are like going to be good colors. But let's keep going. I am going to go with breakfast. There we go. So we got our humans breakfast is the combined name of these two. So basically, the 2 packs that we chose there was like 20 cards a pop, and it combines the 2 together to create this sort of theme, and then we can see what we've got in here. So 1 drops are things that you can play with just 1 mana, and then we have 2 mana cards, 3 mana cards, 4 mana cards, 5 mana, 6 mana, and then these are lands over here. I think rather than trying to explain it as we go, we'll just jump into a game. And we'll see it actually in action. All right, we're up against Mr. Ice, 190. Of course, we had to get the little Hobbit avatar there here as well. There's quite a bit of a degree of character customization. So these over here are like our basic resources. Without these like lands over here, we can't play anything else. So it's very important to have a few of these in your opening hand of 7 cards. It's also important to take note of the colors. So we got 2 white, 1 red. And then the remaining cards, this one costs 1 of any color and a white. This one is 1 of any color and a white. This is 5 of any color and a white. And this is 2 of any color and a red. So it looks like we actually can play out a good chunk of our hand with just the opening here. So we are going to keep the 7 cards that we get. And I think just to make things a little bit easier for you guys, I'm going to move my camera over to the top right as well. Okay, so starting thing, it is going to highlight what we can do here, and there is a tutorial which really brings you into the game as well, just in case you guys get a bit worried, but I am going to start off with a white, since quite a few cards in my hand require the planes, and then we could do plane cycling, but we're not going to bother with that for now. I don't think that's something that we really need to worry about currently. And then next turn, am I ready to end my turn, the game asks, and I say yes. We pass it to the opponent. They get to take their turn. They're probably going to do something very similar where they'll play out a plains or a swamp. They have a mountain, so we know that they're playing at least some red cards. The colors usually have something that's associated with them as well. So when you're playing red, it usually is a bit more aggressive, a bit more try and punch you in the face kind of playstyle. So we can expect maybe this to be a bit more of an aggressive deck. I'm just going to eat some of these cakes here real quick. Sorry, dude. There we go. He was waiting for me to say, like, it's good for him to go. Now it's my turn. Now, you can only play 1 of these cards a turn. You may have been like asking the question, like, Baggins, why don't you just play all of them? You can only play 1 land a turn. That is a rule within Magic the Gathering. So we're going to play out our land for the turn. And now we've got access to some cards down here. So this deals 2 damage to any target. I'm going to save this to deal with a creature, though. We could just attack him in the face, but we're going to play it slow. We're going to chill out. We do have Samwise here. Samwise the Stout-Hearted with his vial of the light from Galadriel, but I think I'm going to play out Sam. He gets me a card back from my graveyard. Nothing's died yet, but we are just going to play out Sam anyway. There we go. He also has this special mechanic that they've introduced in with this set, which is the ring. So every time you play a card that says the ring tempts you, you move up like this sort of temptation meter with the ring. So Sam has 2 attack and 1 toughness. So if we can attack the opponent with Sam, they'll take 2 damage, and we'll get them down to 18. They didn't play any creatures or anything out for that turn, so clearly they've got a hand that is, like, more expensive than what I do. So again, we're going to play our land for the turn here. What do we have here? As an additional cast to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create... Okay, so we can discard a card. We're going to discard this big expensive card here, I think. So yeah. We will discard the big expensive one because we can't play that for a while. And then we get to draw 2 cards and create a 1/1 white human soldier token. There's my 2 cards. There's my 1/1. Now, creatures, when they come in for the first turn, they have summoning sickness. So I'm not going to be able to attack with this guy because that's the reason why we couldn't attack with Sam on the previous turn. But now Sam has been out for a turn. We can't actually attack with him. So we're going to click to say that we want to attack with Sam. He's going to go over here. And those are going to be my attackers. Sometimes the opponent might have like a fireball or something ready to go, and here it is. He's got Smite the Deathless, which is a pretty cool looking card. That's Eowyn just stabbing the Witch King in the face right there. So Sam's gone. Sam is dead, but you know, that's the way it happens in Magic the Gathering. So we don't get to attack this guy. Now he's probably going to play out a creature. But, you know, like he had Smite the Deathless, I also have a Ranger's Firebrand here as well. I realize I'm covering up cards on the right side here. Hold on, we'll move the camera once more. I don't know, Wes. Probably you guys are going to kind of like lose the ring a little bit there, but that's what we're going to do anyway. Right, we still have a plains to play out, or a mountain rather, a land. That's the word I was looking for. So what's this guy? He is a 3/2, so my 1/1 is going to get destroyed here, because 3 is greater than 1, 2 is greater than 1, so I'm going to do 1 damage to it, but that's not going to be enough to kill it. I could do the same thing myself. I've got one of these as well. We have the Firebrand. Actually, we'll kill it with the Firebrand. We'll get it out of the way. There we go. Just like he killed my dude. Also, the ring tempts me with that one. When your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. So every time the ring tempts you, you get to choose a ring bearer, which is pretty nice. And then we have 3 mana left. I am going to play out the same thing that he did. And then we have to choose a card to put... No, we don't? Oh, because the ring makes it legendary, of course. I'm a silly sausage. And also, when we attack with this, we get to draw a card and discard a card. I probably should have drawn a card first. Always draw. And then we have to discard a card. We will get rid of the 1 mana thing, because we got a bit more mana to play with now, so we don't really want to be playing 1 mana cards. We want to try and use all of our mana every turn, really. Well, efficiently use our mana. So he's summoning some orcs from a scroll, and then his next turn, this is going to move up to 2 counters and summon more orcs. So he's going to summon a lot of orcs. So we got to get ready for that. We'll play out our land for the turn. When it enters the battlefield, I get to create a 1/1. This destroys an enchantment or an artifact. I don't think this is... Oh, this is an enchantment. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of that thing. Sorry, dude. And I'm going to sacrifice, and we're going to get rid of this. So he doesn't summon any more orcs. And then I'm going to play out the Dunedain Blade, which is an equipment. And then we're going to equip this, and we can equip humans for cheaper. And I am going to put it on my... Wait, can I attack with this guy? Did I play him this turn? I can't remember. Did I play this guy this turn? I'm just going to put it on my ring bearer. And then we'll attack with both of them. Draw a card, discard a card. Again, I didn't listen to my own advice earlier. We'll get rid of one of these since I would like to play this next turn, I think, and that's a land. All right, we're punching him in the face. We're getting there. We're getting down. The ring bearer is going in. I've got my guy helping out here. They're amassing more orcs, and then they're going to do some damage as well. There goes my ring bearer. But it's okay. Next time ring tempts us, we get to choose a ring bearer again. They attacked. Right. Enters the battlefield tapped. So this guy costs 4, and I have 5 mana currently, and then this costs 1 to equip. So we'll play this out. And then we will equip this to a dude. Equip this to this guy, because the other 2 can't attack, because they just came in this turn. And then we are going to play out this thing. Get 1 life. So that's just a land, but with a little bit of extra effect, and we can use it for either red or white, which is kind of nice. We'll attack for 5. Let's keep going. So we haven't actually seen any really like monsters trading yet, but it can happen. We might get to see it here. If he attacks with his 3/3, I can block it with my 3/3. Oh, he's got a 4/4 Shadowfax. You may put a creature card with lesser power. Holy flip, what just happened? Whenever enters the battlefield under your control, or another human. What do we want to get rid of here? I feel like I want to get rid of his orc army. So we're going to put that in front of the orcs. There's no point really putting the 1/1, although I am going to take 9 damage here, which is kind of scary. No, I believe we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So I'm going to block this. This is a 4-3 and a 3-3. So these are going to hit each other. I'm going to hit his creature for 3. He's going to hit my creature for 4. So they're both going to just hit each other. Nothing's going to happen. These two I'm just going to let hit me. I could block one of them and just like block a little bit of but we're going to, I believe. Yeah, we got this. All right, took quite a bit of damage there. But I can hit him for 6 this turn. Next turn he can hit me for 7. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Untap it. So we can make a creature even stronger. What I'm going to do, I'm going to attack with this thing in his face. You actually don't get to choose. Like it always just goes face. They get to decide what they do with the blockers. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to leave my 1/1 to the side. Wait, how much would this be? This would be 6, 7. So he'd have 2 life left. Yeah. We do that. Right, and then he's going to think that he can get cheeky and attack me next turn. And then we're going to escape from Orthanc onto my Errand Rider of Gondor. Where the eagles are going to come in and save us, basically, is what I'm saying. We'll eat one more cake here. There we go. And there's pie. A little bit of pie. Right, hopefully he doesn't kill me here with like some sort of fireball to the face kind of thing. Again, red, red has this haste effect where when a creature has haste, it can attack straight away and it comes in. So there's a bunch of different, you've got haste, you've got trample, lots of different effects to learn in Magic the Gathering. But like I say, if you guys play the tutorial, all of these will kind of be explained out. One of the things that I love about this is just all the characters from the Lord of the Rings, from the books, are in here. Erkenbrand is in there as well from the Battle of Helm's Deep. There and back again. Up to 1 target creature can't block as long as you control there and back. Oh no, don't choose my guy. He's gonna... This is not good. Hopefully he chooses the 1/1 thinking that I'm gonna... Yes! Yes, thank you. Oh, I was so worried he was gonna choose the guy because then we couldn't have the eagle save me. Alright, that's fine. Wait, what is the ring? Your ring bearer is legendary. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, so I can't actually block with this anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to take 4 on the face. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take 4 on the face. Because I can't block with this, because the scroll, and I couldn't block with this, because it's got the ring, and it can only... If the ring says, your ring bearer is legendary and cannot be blocked with creatures with greater power. Which I think my webcam is covering. Enchanted creature is a spirit and can't attack or block. It loses all other types. Do we have a way to kill him here? I think we do, right? Yeah. Okay, so what we do is we escape from Orthanc. Target creature gets +1/+3 and flying. So flying is a pretty special effect. Well, it's not very... It's pretty common, actually. But flying means it's hovering. It's flying in the air. Also, we can do this as well, just to be extra safe. There we go. And then we're going to attack him with my Errand Rider, and it's flying. We'll say good game. How do I say good game? Here we go, GG. Look at the amazing emote that I bought off the store. There it is, dude. And there it is, friends. Sam and Frodo taking another W, just like they did against Sauron. So I don't know if any of that made sense to anybody who doesn't play Magic the Gathering. I realized there was probably a lot going on there, but man, I do love this game, and I'm so hyped to see like Lord of the Rings characters in this game as well. What do we get here? What's our reward? We got Butterbur, Bree Innkeeper. So yeah, this is the guy who, you know, when they go to the Prancing Pony and Bree, you know, keeps them safe. So there's Butterbur there. So one thing that you guys haven't actually seen is me opening like a physical pack of cards as well, but we have been opening these bad boys on the stream. One thing that's really cool, and I probably should have said this like earlier on in the video, is Magic the Gathering Wizards have a special promotion going on. Is it a promotion? I don't know if that's the right word to describe it. Within certain packs of cards, namely the collector boosters, and I think it's collector boosters that are English collector boosters. One of these packs, and I believe there's 3 million of them in total in circulation out there, one of these has a special ring in it. It has the One Ring. Now, there is the One Ring that you can play with as a card, but there is also the One of One Ring with its own special art. and people are going crazy trying to find the one ring. It is going to be very exciting to see who pulls it. Maybe one day we might pull it on the stream. We do have another, I think it's another 10 or 11 packs that we have here to open. So yeah, if you guys want to see some pack opening, you want to see some more Magic the Gathering or Magic the Gathering Arena, I'll put a link to the stream in the description down below. We're gonna have a few other videos coming out over the next few months, as well as we get to go more into Middle Earth with Magic the Gathering. But I do want to give a very special and big thank you to the sponsor. Thank you very much to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to get involved, I'd love your support, but you know, at the end of the day, you do you. Make sure you check out the link in the description down below. Thank you for Wizards for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.